Monica is with us in San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
So I'm on your program. I'm just starting, and so I'm trying to get part-time jobs. But really, I'm calling in about my mom. So she and my dad have always been in debt. It's not a strange thing to them, and so haven't had a chance to tell them because they actually live in another city, and so having a part-time job and won't be able to visit and such. I'm trying to find the opportunity, but she let me know that she had ordered me some shoes. She gets all these catalogs in the mail, and they offer credit. And so I'm telling her I don't want to accept this gift because it was purchased on credit, and I'm trying to explain to her how I want her and my dad to be debt-free. So I guess my question is, should I accept these shoes as a gift, or I don't want to be her parent and tell her how to spend her money, but at the same time, I feel like they've been very irresponsible during their life, and I want more for them. And she says they're working on it, but she keeps doing things like this, and it's really
how much
budget or anything like that.
Are you under 25?
I am not.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay. And so, what amount of debt would you guess your parents have?
I honestly have no idea. They actually just were able to sell their house. They had refinanced it I don't know how many times, so I was really surprised they came out even because they relocated to move in with my brother. And so I was just surprised they were even able to break even, like I said. I have no idea. It's not something we really talk about, and so we didn't talk about it growing up. So
okay, so how often does she buy you? How often does she buy you something?
Not too often, I suppose. She.
Well, I mean, once a month, once every 6 months, once a year.
Probably once every 6 months, I'd say.
Okay, and it averages like the cost of a pair of shoes.
Well, so she likes to buy things that are a little bit, I guess, out of our price range, or something that I wouldn't normally buy for myself. Like, I'm more conservative. I like to buy things that maybe like $25, I think $50, and is my limit where I would feel comfortable spending for a shoe. She probably spent more.
Okay, so but she's not spending $2,000 on you every 6 months. She's spending $200 on you.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not going to make a federal case out of a $200 expenditure. Your mom has bigger problems than $200.
Definitely.
Okay, and so when you make a federal case out of the $200, then what you do is that. Now, if you're out shopping with her and you're walking down the mall and you go, Mom, I'd really rather you don't do that. I love you guys, and it would mean more to me that you get out of debt and you start working real conservatively with your money than you buy me a gift. I appreciate your sweetheart wanting to buy me stuff, but Mom, I just really would rather you didn't today. And just if you have the opportunity in person, but just snubbing her and sending something back in the mail and making a federal case out of it or something like that. I want you to maintain your influence with her and increase your influence and have this conversation repeatedly, but not with, I refuse to accept any more gifts. And I would just go, Mom, I'd rather you didn't. And then if you're with her in person, make a bigger deal out of it. But that way you can, with body language and tone, express love to her rather than condemnation. In other words, Mom, I don't want you to do this because I love you, not because I think you're an idiot and I wish you quit buying me stuff. You got to be careful that tone doesn't come off that way. You're not doing that, but when you're not doing it in person, you have more of a chance to be misunderstood in the communication. And so I want you to set some boundaries, but be very careful how you set them so that you maintain influence with the people you're trying to convert. You have the hardest conversion, relational conversion possible at your fingertips. For children, grown children, to talk to their parents and get them to stop doing something is the most difficult direction of a relational conversation to get people converted to do anything, persuaded to do anything. And so, I've got grown children, I appreciate them and I love them, but I also remember changing their diaper. And so it's tough for them to have credibility with me on some of these things. They have to really work to have credibility. And I work at listening to them. I want to be respectful, but I mean, I got a lot of experience. And so, it's just tougher to listen, for parents to listen to kids. That's what you're facing. Thanks for the call.